Peri Integrated Scaffold Program, ISP, offers you our best value proposition and ensures that your project will be a success. The Peri ISP considers a full range of factors that go beyond simply offering innovative products. The ISP program is based on 3 pillars: increasing predictability, reducing inventory costs, growing efficiency. Increasing predictability through quality assurance and quality control.
The quality of Peri, is German made. Anything that's made in Germany is always usually at the highest quality.
Peri, as the OEM, has a very strict standard when it comes to quality control and quality assurance. We can go back and trace everything that we manufacture actually back to the raw materials.
There's a lot of copies of scaffold out there. They may look the same, they may feel the same. When there's an accident that happens or if there's any failure to the pieces, the engineering is out the window. The engineering, you cannot go back to any manufacturer because there aren't any. Being a part of an OEM, there's very little risk of mixing our equipment.
You have to look at it different ways, and you can go up and have your upfront overhead costs of buying a cheaper system. You bring it in, you don't have any backup from a manufacturer, and you don't have any safety built into the system. When you're using Peri Up in our whole integrated scaffold program, you're backed by the manufacturer of the system, you're backed by our quality control guarantees, and you're backed by our integrated scaffold program as well.
Increasing predictability through 5D implementation.
The fact that we were able to incorporate Peri Up into the design very early allowed us to get to a very more efficient and safe scaffold system. We worked very closely with Peri throughout the lifespan. We actually had Peri in our home office doing detailed design right into our model to ensure that the Peri system would have been capulated into the model, as well as being able to look at interfaces and ensure that the safety of our working platforms was incorporated into engineering and design.
Reduce inventory costs with Peri Path.
Peri Path is something that was developed by a team of experts in the field, and these team of experts are working with Peri.
It's an estimating tool. It's also a tool to control inventory on site. It's used to control costs as they come up on site. It's also used as a forecasting tool to forecast labor and material you need as the project is ongoing and also as the project is coming to a conclusion.
Peri Path is a step toward 5D planning by taking information from 3D modeling, turning that into a baseline estimate of man hours and material, then measuring against the baseline using actual data, we can increase cost predictability and material forecasting.
Growing efficiency.
The biggest cost on any job site is labor. And 85% of any job site is usually the labor component that they should be looking at. They shouldn't be worrying about 15% of the project. We train our installers, we train our clients on how to do it. We add value by giving them all the right tools to succeed in saving money, but also hitting their schedules.
One of the primary drivers in going to Peri Up in the Peri outfit was the efficiencies in scaffolding cost. We've seen in the Alberta market scaffolding become 30 to 45% of the direct labor. On the onset, the client asked us to challenge ourselves in how to get the cost down, and one of those locations we looked at was the Peri system scaffold.
Large EPC companies and owners of these plants have a lot of challenges on the sites. They have tight schedules, they have a lot of different trades, they have thousands of people on a job site, and the challenges are using the scaffold correctly without putting it up and down numerous times, wasting time and money and labor hours, where they could coordinate a little bit better and have all the trades work together with the scaffolding.
On a large site like this, a major challenge is just estimating the cost of scaffold at the front end of the job. Traditionally, scaffold has always been bid as a support service, which has made it extremely difficult to estimate and extremely difficult to control on the site.
The problem's always the same. They go over budget, They have different ways of building scaffolding all the time. There's inconsistencies on the crews. There's really not very much training in the systems that they have right now. So I feel that over the years, there's so many different needs out there that we've decided now to come up and find out what those needs are and create this program. We have a different approach here at Peri. We want to help our customers. We have an open book policy in how we do things. Our approach is to make sure that our scaffold is on time, our scaffold is built correctly, but it's also working with our client to make them happy, to save them labor dollars, to come in on time, and making sure that everything works when it's supposed to be working. The ISP program, it is a program because when you're talking about providing just labor or providing equipment or engineering and so on, those are just individual things that you could help the client with. When you put those all together and create a program, it's how you provide that service, how you provide that equipment, how you provide the engineering to work together as a unit and provide a more efficient way of building scaffold.
We may have a more robust system that may cost a little more for overhead to begin a project, but what we've developed in our entire program is a way to reduce your costs throughout the duration of the job by controlling your inventory, not just giving you more material than you actually need, and also helping you control labor on site.
The integrated scaffold program is a program that will save you money in the long run.
The partnership thus far has been absolutely fantastic. So a number of the Peri folks have been here quite often. The support has been absolutely phenomenal. The Peri company, from starting in the engineering design all the way out to what we've done efficiently already on site, has proven to show that the efficiency in the scaffold system is there.
Peri Integrated Scaffold Program, our best value proposition for your business.